Welcome to the Pride Home of Equality and இப்போ நம்ம கூட வந்து சீனியர் டிஜிஎம் ஆஃப் கஸ்டமர் ரிலேஷன்ஷிப் மேனேஜ்மெண்ட் காயத்ரி இருக்காங்க. ஹாய் காயத்ரி, எப்படி இருக்கீங்க?
Hi, I'm doing great.
ரியல் எஸ்டேட் அப்படின்னாலே பயங்கரமான ஒரு மேன்ஸ் வேர்ல்ட் அப்படின்வாங்க. யூ கேன் see lot of men ஒரு காலத்தில். பட் seeing you here, it's really nice. So first அந்த சேலஞ்ச் பற்றி சொல்லுங்க. Being a woman in this field.
Being a woman in this field, I feel really proud to represent on behalf of DRA Homes because I represent the culture of women empowerment in DRA Homes, where this place values the ideas, hard work, and the potential capability rather than the gender. So I'm very happy and thank you for calling me here.
That's nice. So you can see that a lot of women, they think before stepping into real estate field, right? So what do you would like to say to those girls or women who are looking forward to, those who want to work but they still will be hesitant to work in such field? So what do you would like to share for them?
Please come up. The doors are open for the right talents and a lot of opportunities are there.
Okay. So initially, what were the challenges you faced in this field? Where you were like looked down, being a woman, or when the customers, when customers call and ask to, buy a home or whatever. So first they like, is there any man? Did you face anything like that?
No.
Oh, no.
Really, if I wanted to tell you the fact, no, I have never faced that.
Okay.
Being a woman is always an advantage for me.
Okay.
So they always wanted to talk, in a polite way. Sometimes if they are not comfortable or in a different mood also, they will try to control and they wanted to talk in a very, very a good manner. I felt that being a woman is always an advantage.
Lovely. So though I also personally don't like to talk about this gender bias, but still there are few things which we have to talk about it, right? Because when it comes to real estate, so many years people would have been very comfortable recruiting men in this field, right? But what do you see as you said, being women is an advantage in this field too? So what are the good things you see? I think women can handle in these things better here. So what are those things you see?
The good things that women can handle is resilience. That's very important, and I feel we can handle pressure in a very, very good way. So these are the
Putting that
things.
smile on.
Always, yeah. How we handle our personal life. I think we are more good in handling pressure.
And mainly your department is not an easy thing, right? Customer relationship. I've heard that most of the hard conversations happen there. So what was the most difficult time you have faced, or the difficult thing you have seen, being in this department?
Okay, first, sometimes we really need to face customers' emotion, all that. But thank for DRA that we normally won't come across such a tough customer because DRA is always committed and they take customer as first. So we can say that it's good to be with DRA. And yes, of course, there are customers who will be coming up with so many excuses, and we need to handle it, very subtle way. And so that's very challenging. But I will say that I enjoy my work.
Okay.
So I can say that it's really good to be a part of it. And if you ask me about the challenges that I face, and when it comes to customers, there are, I can say I'm into the industry for almost 21 years, 2 decades. So not here, but I have faced, in this journey, I've faced many customers who really feels, they really wanted to try to take advantage on the financial part. So all that is there, but with the experience, we can able to come across easily.
Okay. And over these years, you would have also seen a lot of changes from the customer's point of view, from the whole thing about the transaction which happens between the DRA homes and the customers. So what has been very challenging, the way things are changing in buying homes and, keeping the relationship happy between the customers, and also, it's like seeing those Instagram pictures where literally backside you can see the pressure burning and but still you have to put on that smile and talk to the customer, right? So what are the major challenges you faced in the last 10 years or last decade maybe?
The industry is very transparent now. I can see that the knowledge about the industry is good. It's good for the customer as well as there are bad for them. they sometimes they don't have a full knowledge about the product, and they come out with too many queries and fears how we need to handle it. So we need to put them in a comfortable zone, clarifying many of the queries from them. Like, they would have heard half away informations, and they'll be little fear about all the specifications or whatever the delivery timeline. So we need to give them the comfort. And that is the main challenge that I face, that sometimes they feel like, they are little not so comfortable in buying, because this product is something like has a long shelf life. Means we sign an agreement now. If it is ready to occupy, then the travel is very less. But when it is under construction, almost 2 years is required for them to get the product. With the trust, they are signing an agreement. So they are not seeing the product when it is under construction. So they will have so many apprehensions where we need to answer to their query and bring the trust in them and make them to hold for almost 2 years with them. So yeah, that's a main challenge that we face.
Okay. And also when it comes to buying a home, it is just not a business, right? Because home is like a lot of emotions and sentiments involved. So do you think as a women, we understand this better?
Absolutely.
Have you realized
Like I
that?
said,
Yeah.
I feel, and it is an advantage for me to be a lady when it comes to real estate industry.
Okay. So is there any instances where you've seen when it comes to a customer, the relationship, a man handling, and I think I understood this, and maybe you can talk like this. Have you seen a different perspective when you have stepped, for seeing it a step off and, getting it? Do you give the other men the advices, talk like this, maybe it'll work out? Have you done that?
Yeah, because I feel as a woman, I can empathize with the situation that where the customer is facing. So that way, I will feel, that is more than a man as a woman, and handling, as a being a mother or a wife. So I can understand the emotions of a customer and empathize with them and handle it in a better way. So what I feel is, if you understand, if you hear and respect the customer's view, so that itself will solve 75% of your problem.
Okay.
Rest 25% is all you have to give a solution, where they will also definitely understand our situation, and the situation will become positive.
Okay. So to keep this relationship very healthier, what is that one thing you never compromise or you really follow? Seeing general customers and DRA Homes customers, how would you differentiate this? Our customers are, you can see them like this. How will you differentiate that?
Okay, if you talk about general customers and DRA customers, because they buy on the brand value, the expectations we need to fulfill. So the commitment is to the dot that we have to be. If I say that I'm going to come back to you within this many hours or this many days, we need to revert back to them, because they expect that from a brand. So that way we need to be very committed, and when you give a timeline, you need to adhere to it, because they call us, you always say that as a DRA brand, you are telling us that you will be on time every time. Then the commitment need to be on dot. So that's the real thing.
And generally in workplaces, we talk about men and women equality and all. But so thank you for sharing this lovely vibe. Thank you, Gayatri, and all the best.
That's my pleasure, and thank you to you too.
Thank you.